Everybody doing well? Now, before I get into my presentation, I want to make a special dedication. As totally, this a little bit last minute, but for those of you that know my history, I don't know if you guys know, but I've been in this for 6 years. And I used to be an aerospace engineer, like a rocket scientist, okay? Like literally worked for NASA and Air Force, and I've been in the community for 6 years, professionally for 5 years. So I've seen and done everything. I'm a little bit jaded. I've been all over across the country. But yesterday, a young man came up to me and just floored me. I was incredibly humbled. Reminds me of why I got into this. Because my first student, all right, was this Chinese-Canadian kid from Toronto, Canada, and his mother called me up, okay? His mother calls me up and says, you know, Asian Playboy, can you help out my son? He had been harassed by neo-Nazis throughout high school. All right, so I'm like, okay, sure, you know, I'd love to go to Toronto, and I'll pay you. I'm like, awesome. So I promised her for 3 days and 3 nights I'd be the big brother he never had. And so this young gentleman yesterday comes up to me and just floored me, and just humbled me. He says he flew 24 hours all the way from Vietnam to see me. All right, that really, after 6 years in the community, I'm amazed. I'm so thankful. And he actually brought me a gift all the way from the mother country, little here. So thank you so much, Hong. Can you stand up? All right. Save some of the clapping, because I got something even more special, all right? There's a concept called giving value, because, you know, I'm up here. I was invited graciously by Pim and David for the Real Man Conference, first time ever, and that's giving value, and I want to give value back. And what's the, you know, the criteria? Because this is like a $1,700 prize. I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, you're coming up with a couple of different suggestions, and then you know what? As they say, when you give value, you get value in return. So, Hung, you just got yourself a free $1,700 boot camp. There you go. I'll be in London. It's sold out. I'm making a spot for him. There we go. All right, now to the speech. Be prepared to take notes. There are over 100 slides. I have 90, well, less than 90 minutes now. So, write fast. If you have paper, you have pen. There's a lot of content. Some of this stuff you've never heard before. Let's go. What am I going to talk about for 90 minutes? I mean, Pim, you know, gives me, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. I'm like, shit. You know, what am I going to say? What can I talk about for 90 minutes, right? So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about my favorite subject. Something that, you know, if you yourself become an expert at it, your friends will be amazed by your wisdom, the women will be like awed. My favorite subject is me. So I'm going to talk about me for 90 minutes. Okay. I suck with women. This is my topic. I suck with women. And I'm going to teach you how you can suck too. All right? So who else sucks? Raise up hands. Who sucks with women? Okay, all right, like three quarters. Very good, very good. The 25% of you guys, you're either lying or you just pay too much money for this. Now, once upon a time, there was a handsome lad. Look at him. Look at the future before him. All right. There's no telling what he can do. He could be amazing. He could be the future president. Unfortunately, I believe we all know the ending to this movie. Who sucked with women? Okay. I became a total square. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Total square. He's got a tie. What's he doing with a tie? Okay. This picture was taken when I was 16. All right. I am not getting laid. This gentleman is not getting laid for 4 more years. I kissed my first girl at the age of 20. I was a total square. All right. Who has gone for 4 years and not had a girl touch your penis? Anybody? Just me? All right, a few. Let's be honest here. All right. So I kissed my first girl at the age of 20, and I happen to be incredibly, incredibly lucky.